Hello, Observer. This is Aiden Hodge here, and I am obviously going to be doing a Let's Play of Silent Hunter 5, Battle of the Atlantic. This is my first Let's Play in a long time. I used to be known as Ulfstein, and I did a Let's Play of Nox and various other games, but I deleted my channel a long time ago. I can't even remember the reasoning behind it, but I decided randomly to start doing it again, and so I decided to start off with Silent Hunter 5. And basically the conditions of this Let's Play is to basically show different facets of the game. This is a great game to play. I've had fun with it for a lot of fun with it. But mainly I want to show some points about it. And so I'm going to play the game in its original form, the vanilla form. I haven't really gotten that far into the game, so this is kind of a little bit of a learning experience. But I have played the past games, such as Silent Hunter 4. That's basically how I got started into the franchise. I've also seen my family members playing Silent Hunter 3, so I know a little bit about that too. But as you can see up here, I'm playing an unmodded version 1.2. And how I'm going to be playing the game is I'm going to start a new campaign here. We're going to play through the vanilla campaign, starting from medium difficulty and working the way up to advanced mode, realistic mode. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If I can spell. Okay, so my captain's name is going to be Ulfstein Rembrandt. Okay. Sorry, I had to adjust my sound settings there for a minute. Wasn't recording very well. Okay, so I'm going into the game as one of the characters that I made up called Ulfstein Rembrandt. He's a character that I developed for a novel that I was hoping to write at one point in time, but I'll probably never ever get that thing published. But anyway, this is a German U-boat simulator, but this name is actually Norwegian. I don't think it really matters. But Ulfstein, Ulf means wolf, and Stein is stone. So this is the stone wolf. I think in actual Norwegian it would be actually more on the lines of Steinulf, according to my my Norwegian friends. And this is Rembrandt, which means frost blade. But anyway, this is actually a character I use on EVE Online, and I actually use it in a lot of gaming that I do. Particularly when I want a certain mindset. Anyway, this is the character we're going to play as, Kaloin Rembrandt. Anyway, we're going to be playing in the Atlantic Theater, of course. This is a U-boat simulator. We could also be in the Indian Ocean, I guess, but we're not. Okay, so we're going to be playing the Total Germany vanilla campaign. Okay, so I'm going to be starting on medium, and then as I progress through my patrols, I'm going to increase the difficulty so I can show you different aspects of the game. Anyway, so here we go. The two enemies of happiness are pain and boredom. Schopenhauer. Is that how you pronounce that? Schopenhauer. Or something like that. Anyway, I know a little bit of German, probably as much as a toddler. But it is a language I'm interested in learning. I've had a little bit of French and a little bit of Spanish in my formal education, and I've had German in a little bit of my formal education. And basically, I just want to do a tour of Europe one day. I'm from the U.S., of course, but I want to do a tour of Europe, so I decided to learn the basics of various European languages, and German was the only one that really stuck well. I got bored. Like I hope I'm not alienating any like French and Spanish speakers here, but the French language kind of bored me towards the end of my French 2 class, and Spanish I didn't like how it came out of my mouth. No offense to any Spanish or French people, it's just, I don't know, don't really like it. I don't even really like the English language that well. And I don't know. This is becoming a rant on languages. When it should be about Silent Hunter. And anyway, so let's get in the game.
Nimm Kurs wieder auf.
Okay, so apparently we're in a bunk.
Herr Leutnant? Der Kaloin will Sie sofort auf der Brücke sehen. Aufwachen. Der Kaloin will Sie sehen.
Okay, so obviously I have the Deutsch language enabled for this game. I mainly do that because, one, it's an immersion factor, and two, I want to learn the German language. Okay, so right off the way, I'm not liking my character.
Der Kaloin hält sich noch bedeckt.
Obviously, he's supposed to be in the Kriegsmarine, and if I was in the Kriegsmarine or any form of military, which I hope to be in the future, if somebody says that the captain wants to see me, I would be up in the command room already. I mean, this guy just took forever to get up. But anyway.
Der Kaloin will Sie allein sehen. Ich warte hier.
Let's see. He's on the top. There we go.
Ich versuche hier zu arbeiten.
One thing that I like about this game compared to its predecessors is that you actually get to be inside the boat. I know there's mods that
So eine ruhige Nacht habe ich schon lange nicht mehr erlebt. Wie friedlich das hier ist. Als ob alle Sorgen der Welt hier keine Wellen schlügen. Und doch ist es nur die Ruhe vor dem Sturm. Wir sind im Krieg, Nummer 1. Der Überfall auf Polen hat begonnen. Anscheinend bekommt unser geliebter Führer jetzt doch die Möglichkeit, die Geschichte neu zu schreiben. Und wir stecken mittendrin.
Hey! Schiff voraus! 2 Uhr! Läuft nach Westen!
Dann geht's wohl los. Geben Sie Alarm. Alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation. Möge die Jagd beginnen.
Schneller, schneller, schneller!
Yeah, man,
Na los!
Oops, messed it up. Oh well. Yeah, I don't mind. Okay. So, our objective is to sink this ship. Let's get down below deck.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Okay, I don't know why I'm the one shooting this guy. I mean, I guess the captain wants me to have full responsibility in case we sink the wrong ship. Okay, so this is a Polish ship. At least I hope that's the Polish flag. If it's not, then I feel very sorry for the ship. Okay, he's not moving. He's a 3-mast ship. One funnel. Okay. Lock onto it. Hold on, my mouse seemed to have messed up there. Okay. Okay, so I don't have the advanced options here yet. So this is obviously the tutorial. Thinking I might hit it below the smokestack here.
Los!
Okay, basically what's happening here, let's see if I can get the torpedo. There's a torpedo, you can see it going out forward and then turns. Okay, there's a little computer in the torpedo that gives it a little bit of course correction as soon as it leaves the submarine and tells it where to go. Okay. Let's see if we can fix this up a little bit. Okay, so let's see if we can find this. Oh, it's already hit. Let's see. I don't know if that's enough to sink. Let's give it a little bit of time. That hit was a little high. Oh, it's sinking.
Bereit.
Or is it? No, she needs another.
Rohr 1.
Wird geschlossen.
Rohr 2.
Wird
Would
geschlossen.
you like
Rohr
another?
1.
Wird geschlossen.
Rohr feuert 2.
That's the most. Okay. Let's follow this torpedo. Ah. This is one of the electric torpedoes, so you can't really see it above water. Yeah, see, it doesn't have a wake like the steam ones. Okay. If you're new to the game, that might not make much sense. I'm a little bit experienced at this game, so I know a little bit of nuances, which I'll show you as we go on. If you're not not played the game before, I highly recommend getting this game. It's a load of fun, especially if you're strategic-minded. And,
Torpedotreffer.
if you like to just blow stuff up, then this game is nice for you too if you stick to the arcade mode. Okay. So down she goes. Okay, our next command is to open this technical window up. We're starting to get more access to things here. It wants us to plot a course to this location.
Kurs 6.
We're
Nimm
going
Kurs
to
Wieder
south.
voraus.
Okay.
Boot auftauchen.
I'm gonna surface so we don't drain up our batteries. U-boats, or actually
Rohr 2
all
bereit.
submarines at this time, were basically surface boats that were able to go underwater, and that's how they were designed. These boats cannot stay underwater for very long, so if you're moving, you prefer to be above on the surface of the water, so you can move faster without draining the batteries. And this ship is run on a diesel engine that is used to recharge the batteries for the electric motor. Okay. As time grew on, the ship went from having electric motors. Well, submarines went from having a diesel motor and an electric motor to having a full diesel motor that ran generators for the electric. Well, it'd have a diesel engine that turned electric generators that would go through an electric motor, so they can keep the diesel engines running the whole time, and the ship itself was propelled by electric motors. Well, electric propellers. Anyway, that's enough information. Okay, so the reason why I came up on the deck, aside from saving battery power, is I wanted to tell you the difference between this periscope and the attack periscope. Hopefully you're able to hear everything all over the splash of the waves. But we have two periscopes on the ship, which is customary for most submarines at the time. Okay, so right in front of me is my observation telescope, and now my attack periscope is going higher, much higher than my observation telescope. Okay, now that I have both up, get up here. Okay. So there's my attack periscope, and there's my observation periscope. Okay, so they each have their own advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so for the attack periscope, you can see it has a much smaller head than my observation periscope. Okay, my observation telescope, it actually has a larger aperture of lens, which allows it to collect more light, and it is useful for nighttime viewing. It actually is able to go up. It can almost go completely up, directly up, and see the stars directly above it, whereas the attack periscope, it can only go up so far. And mainly what its purpose was, aside from being able to see at night, was to look at the stars. And back before GPS and such, it was actually better to determine your position through the stars, by the stars, rather than like using the sun. And oh, right there's the Big Dipper. Okay, so right here's the Big Dipper. Right here is a North Star. Okay, one of the ways to do that is to determine where you are, is determine your latitude, which latitude is like how far up you are on the Earth. Okay, so you take the degrees and find out where the North Star is in the sky. If you're around the North Pole, the North Star would be directly above you. And so the difference will tell you what your latitude is on the Earth. And I don't know how they did the east and west, well, the longitudinal thing, but it probably had to do with
Schiff in Sicht, Kurs
what
2,
stars
7.
were going off on your eastern horizon. Anyway, okay, here's some ships. Time to go below that. I'll stop.
Maschinenstopp.
Okay, I can't now because I'm on the top. Okay.
Schiff in Sicht. Kurs 3, 2. Auf Zero-Tiefe gehen.
I mean, lower. Let me get to the attack periscope. Okay, so the observation periscope is able to see better at night, but this one has a smaller aperture and a smaller head, so it's not as easily detected. So, let's lower boat. So there it is. Okay. Okay. So it has a smaller aperture. It does hang a little bit higher than the observation periscope, so you kind of have to, for concealment's sake, you have to
Tiefe
determine which
beträgt
one you want to
1,
use. This
0
one's
Meter.
higher up, but it's
Auf
also
E-Maschinen
smaller, so it's
umschalten.
harder to detect. But also, if it's a really dark night, you can't see anything through this periscope, so you have to use the observation periscope. Anyway, here we go. We got 3 ships on the horizon. Okay, so I'm going to plan out my attack. I'm going to shoot this one in the front,
Rohr 2.
Wird geschlossen.
Rohr 1. Los.
this one in the front,
Rohr 2. Los.
probably this one below the smokestack. Okay.
Rohr 3.
And my rationale
Los.
behind these hits are, I've learned some of these through experiences, but you want to be able to take out a ship in one hit. And so you have to plan out where the critical points are on a boat. And through trial and error, I know that this type of boat, if you hit it in the front, and if you hit this one in the front, it's going to go down in one hit. And hopefully that pans out in this case. This one over here, I don't really know him that well. I haven't studied this one that much. But this one, I'm probably going to have to throw 3 hits into. Okay, that one, okay, yeah, he's down. Okay, that was a critical hit, I think. And I believe he should be going under. Let's see this one. And mainly, like I said, you want to have a ship go down in one hit. And where to hit a ship, like, you'd think that it got hit by a torpedo, it's going to take in a lot of water. Okay, well, one thing is that modern ships, which this is a modern ship, even the Titanic had this, but
Torpedotreffer.
it didn't really work out. But, the modern ships have bulkheads where
Rohr
if
1.
water
Bereit.
leaks into that compartment, they can seal off that compartment. And to be able to sink a ship that's segmented like that is you either have to hit them in the engine and cause a massive explosion and stop them from keeping the boat afloat, because sometimes they can just use the engine to keep the boat from sinking. Or you can hit the fuel line, so cause of course another explosion, or if it has cargo that's explosive or has ammo stores. Ammo racks are on tanks, but ammo stores, and have the ammunition blow up the ship from the side. Otherwise, if you don't have that, then you have to try to break the boat from the center, break it in two. Okay, so let's see this last torpedo here. Did it miss? Is it coming? Is there a torpedo in the water? I'm pretty sure I let loose 3. Oh, maybe I didn't. Okay. I thought for sure it did. Did I not? I mean, it says that they're still there. I thought for sure I let one go.
Rohr 2. Bereit.
Could have been in
Rohr
time.
1. Los.
Yeah, I let loose a 3rd torpedo. Where'd that 3rd torpedo go? Whoa. Where am I? Okay, so obviously I lost a torpedo somewhere along the lines. But, oh well. We'll live. There goes that one down. That one's already sunk.
Torpedo hat das Ziel verfehlt.
Okay, so we had a torpedo miss. That's okay.
Torpedotreffer. Rohr 3. Bereit.
Okay, so that didn't look impressive. So let me hit it in the back.
Rohr 2. Los.
So I've wasted 4 or 5 torpedoes so far, and this is my 6th, so 6 torpedoes. That is kind of disappointing. I should be doing better than that, but oh well. Okay, nothing else on the horizon. Just this ship about to go down. Let's go take a look at the torpedo. Normally I wouldn't do this, but since this is a Let's Play, I don't want to bore y'all by being in the boat all the time. Okay, so sometimes it's kind of hard to find these torpedoes. Let's see. The easiest way to do it is go like perpendicular to it and just let it pass in front of you. And you should be able to see it.
Rohr 1. Bereit.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, normally your peripheral vision is good at catching things moving from side to side. So if you're having trouble in camera mode finding a torpedo, try to go perpendicular to it and watch and just stare straight through it.
Torpedotreffer.
Okay. Okay, according to the cheating map here, that ship is still alive. And that probably has something to do with the holes being on the surface line instead of deeper underneath the boat. But let's see. Is that enough to sink it? Nope. Okay, so I don't know, like I said earlier, I knew where to hit the other boats, but I don't know where to hit this one. It looked like he should be gone, but this one's just gonna break the ship in half.
Rohr
It's-
1. Los. Torpedotreffer.
Okay, now she's going down. Okay, so now our mission objective is to plot a course to Kiel. Okay, so
Neuer Wegpunkt.
let's go ahead
Kurs
and do that.
214. Neuer Wegpunkt. Kurs 208.
Okay, and to do
Neuer
that, you just
Wegpunkt.
basically click on your
Kurs
submarine and
205.
click where you want it to go throughout the map. And I'm just going to go ahead
Neuer
and plot to
Wegpunkt.
Kiel,
Kurs
and then I'm going
206.
to sail into the
Neuer Wegpunkt.
into the dock manually.
Kurs
But I believe that this is a
206.
good point to stop this Let's Play, to stop this episode of the Let's Play. So, in the next episode, I'm going to fast forward and basically show you how to navigate through a canal to get to your dock. Okay. And you don't want to do it through course plotting, because you'll end up hitting a ship or something will mess up and you'll end up crashing into the land or something. It's dreadful. So you usually want to do those manually. So I'm going to stop the Let's Play right here and see you next time, where we will be traveling through Kiel and the Kiel Canal. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this Let's Play. I hope you enjoy more to come, and auf Wiedersehen. Till next time.